Welcome back to our channel. Don't miss out, discover which coins are worth a fortune today. The USA 1992 $quarter coin, much like many coins in the United States currency history, carries with it a rich story of design, minting, and eventual numismatic appeal. To the untrained eye, it might just seem like a run-of-the-mill coin, an integral part of American currency. However, if you look closer, you'll find that the 1992 quarter is far more than a simple denomination. It's a piece of history, a reflection of American ideals, and a coin whose rarity and value have skyrocketed over time. The history of the $quarter itself stretches back to the earliest days of the United States, when coinage was essential in creating a financial system in the young nation. The quarter has remained a fixture in American currency, and its design has evolved over time to reflect the nation's changing ideals. Each year, each quarter minted tells its own story, marked by the social, political, and economic climate of the time. And for the 1992 quarter, that story is shaped by the early 1990s, a period of political change, economic adjustment, and cultural shifts. The 1992 quarter came in the midst of a critical time in American history. The early 1990s were defined by a shift toward economic growth after the recession that had gripped the country in the late 1980s. President George H.W. Bush was in office, and the U.S. was moving past the Cold War with a new focus on domestic policies. The design of the 1992 quarter, like its predecessors, featured a depiction of George Washington, the nation's first president and a lasting symbol of America's democratic values and independence. The quarter's design remained consistent with the classic Washington Quarter series, which had been in circulation since 1932. George Washington's portrait, designed by John Flanagan, has become one of the most iconic representations of the nation's first president, and it has adorned the quarter for nearly 90 years. By 1992, Washington is shown facing left, with a calm and dignified expression, which has come to symbolize his leadership and his place as one of the foundational figures in the United States history. In terms of the overall design, the 1992 quarter, like the ones before it, is struck with the word "Liberty" above Washington's head. The date, 1992, is placed below his portrait, while the motto, "In God We Trust," is inscribed to the left. The simple, clear design is a reminder of Washington's enduring legacy and the values upon which the country was founded. Surrounding the portrait is a sense of unity and continuity, as the design has remained largely unchanged for decades, further solidifying the quarter's place in the hearts of Americans. The reverse side of the 1992 quarter, like that of most quarters in the 20th century, carries the classic eagle design. The eagle, a symbol of strength and freedom, holds a branch of olive leaves in one talon and arrows in the other, which represent peace and the readiness for defense. Encircling the eagle are the words "United States of America" and "$quarter," marking the coin's denomination. This reverse design has been the hallmark of the Washington quarter since its inception in 1932 and has remained a symbol of national pride. But while the design of the 1992 quarter may seem familiar, it's important to note that this coin came at a time of transition in American coinage. The United States Mint, in the early 1990s, was preparing to launch a new program known as the 50-State Quarters Program, which would begin in 1999 and showcase each of the 50 states in unique and commemorative designs. As such, the 1992 quarter represents a moment just before this monumental shift in the world of American coinage, making it a snapshot of a period that would soon come to an end. When it comes to its minting, the 1992 quarter was struck at all three of the U.S. Mint's facilities, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The coins produced at these mints were struck in a combination of copper and nickel, which gives the quarter its signature silver-like appearance and durability. The standard weight of the quarter is 5.67 grams, and it measures 24.26 millimeters in diameter, making it easily distinguishable from other coins in circulation. Given the coin's general circulation, it's not unusual to find a 1992 quarter in your pocket or wallet. For most people, the 1992 quarter would have been used as part of their daily transactions, going in and out of their pockets with little fanfare. However, for collectors and numismatists, even a seemingly ordinary coin like the 1992 quarter can become something truly special. The value of a 1992 quarter is not determined by its face value, but rather by its rarity, condition, and any unique features it might possess. Collectors of modern coins are always on the lookout for rare examples, especially coins that are in mint or near mint condition. While the 1992 quarter is not particularly rare in terms of mintage, certain examples, particularly those that were struck with subtle but noticeable errors, can fetch impressive sums. Errors in minting, such as double strikes, off-center designs, or mismatched dies, can make a coin like the 1992 quarter much more valuable than its face value would suggest. Additionally, the state of the coin plays a crucial role in determining its worth. A 1992 quarter in excellent condition, one that has been preserved with care and is free from the usual wear and tear of circulation, is much more desirable to collectors. Coins that show minimal signs of use and retain their sharp details and brilliant luster can command prices far above their original value. With the right condition, even a modern coin like the 1992 quarter can rise in value over time, but the story doesn't end with just the rarity and condition of the coin. Like all collectible items, demand drives value. In the world of numismatics, certain coins become highly sought after due to their significance, history, and the attention they receive from collectors. Over time, certain 1992 quarters, especially those in pristine condition or with unique characteristics, have become highly desirable. These coins, though only a small part of the broader collection of quarters, can sell for astonishing sums at auction, and it's in these auctions where the true value of the 1992 quarter is realized. Some of the most sought-after examples of the coin have fetched staggering prices at auction, with the most pristine, error-free, and rare specimens reaching values as high as $145,000. This is a testament to the growing interest in modern U.S. coinage and the increasing recognition of the historical and cultural importance of coins like the 1992 quarter. With its design that marks the end of an era, its ties to a period of political and economic transition, and its place in the larger tapestry of U.S. currency, the 1992 quarter has evolved from an ordinary coin into a sought-after treasure for collectors. Finding a high-quality 1992 quarter or an example with a rare minting error can be a thrilling discovery. For many, these coins represent not just an investment, but a connection to the country's history. Whether it's a collector seeking to complete their set of Washington quarters or a numismatist hoping to find that elusive error coin, the 1992 quarter holds the potential for incredible value. At the end of the day, the 1992 quarter is far more than just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of American heritage, a product of design and craftsmanship, and a coin whose value has soared in the eyes of collectors. If you happen to come across one of these coins, take a moment to appreciate its history and its potential. While it may have been worth just 25 cents when it was first minted, today, the 1992 quarter stands as a reminder of how far the value of coins can rise. And now, for the big reveal. The current value of the 1992 quarter has reached an astonishing $145,000 at auction for those rare, high-quality, and error-filled specimens. This incredible amount reflects the immense demand for these coins in the world of numismatics and the lasting appeal of American currency. So, next time you spot a 1992 quarter, remember that it's not just a simple coin. It might just be worth far more than you think. With its rich history, its enduring design, and its growing value, the 1992 quarter has proven to be a true treasure in the world of American coinage. The Oklahoma 1907 USA 2008 $quarter coin is a piece of American history that beautifully encapsulates the story of state pride, artistic design, and the rich cultural heritage of the state of Oklahoma. This coin is part of the 50 State Quarters program, a remarkable initiative by the United States Mint that was launched in 1999 to honor each of the 50 states in the Union. With the release of the Oklahoma State Quarter in 2008, collectors were presented with yet another addition to the State Quarter collection, a coin that would become not just a testament to the state's heritage, but also a valuable piece for numismatists across the globe. To truly understand the significance of the 2008 Oklahoma quarter, we need to delve into the historical context that led to its minting. Oklahoma became the 46th state of the United States on November 16, 1907. As one of the younger states in the Union, Oklahoma has a relatively modern history compared to many of the other states, which gives the state a unique place in American culture. Its statehood marked the end of a long period of Native American displacement and settlement, a defining feature of Oklahoma's early development. The state's history is intertwined with the struggles and triumphs of its people, and that story is powerfully captured in the design of the 2008 quarter. The 2008 Oklahoma State Quarter is the 46th coin in the 50 State Quarters program, and it features elements that are deeply rooted in the state's identity. The design of this coin was selected through a public contest held by the Oklahoma State Treasury, and it ultimately reflects the state's deep connection to its history and natural beauty. The coin is a tribute to both Oklahoma's past and its future, serving as a lasting reminder of the state's unique position in the American story. The design of the Oklahoma quarter prominently features a bison, a creature that holds immense significance for the state. The bison, often called the buffalo, has long been a symbol of the American frontier and the resilience of its people. In Oklahoma, the bison is particularly important due to its historical presence in the region and its connection to the Native American tribes that once relied on these animals for sustenance. By including the bison in the coin's design, the state quarter honors this integral part of the state's history. Additionally, the design includes the image of a lone star shining above the bison, a representation of Oklahoma's pride as a state that stands tall in the nation. The star, set against a beautiful backdrop of rolling plains, invokes the feeling of Oklahoma's wide-open spaces and the strength of its people. This design element ties back to the state's identity as a place of freedom, resilience, and opportunity. At the top of the coin, you'll notice the words Oklahoma inscribed in bold letters, proudly proclaiming the state's name. Beneath the bison, you'll find the year of Oklahoma's statehood, 1907, marking the date that Oklahoma officially joined the Union. Surrounding the entire design are the words E pluribus unum, Latin for out of many, one, a phrase that emphasizes the unity of the United States as a nation, despite its diverse individual states. The reverse side of the Oklahoma 2008 quarter follows the traditional design that has graced most quarters in the 20th and 21st centuries. This reverse side features the image of George Washington, the first president of the United States, as depicted by John Flanagan. Washington's portrait, facing left, remains the iconic symbol of leadership and the American spirit. Surrounding his image are the words, United States of America, Liberty, and, In God We Trust, as well as the coin's denomination, quarter dollar. When it comes to the minting of the Oklahoma 2008 quarter, it was produced in the usual manner of U.S. quarters, utilizing a mixture of copper and nickel, which gives the coin its silvery appearance. This quarter, like others in the series, was struck at the U.S. Mint facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. In total, millions of Oklahoma state quarters were produced, making the coin relatively common in circulation. However, as is often the case with numismatic treasures, certain coins from this series have become highly desirable due to their rarity, quality, and condition. One of the primary factors that collectors consider when determining the value of a coin like the 2008 Oklahoma quarter is its condition. Coins that have been well preserved, with minimal wear and tear, are always more valuable to collectors than those that have been used in regular circulation. Coins that retain their original shine and clarity, often referred to as uncirculated or mint state, are especially prized in the numismatic community. These pristine coins are often set aside by collectors who seek to preserve them as investments. Additionally, there are always a few special examples that rise above the standard issue. Coins that have been struck with errors or those that feature unique characteristics are especially sought after. Errors can include anything from double-struck impressions to off-center designs or die cracks. These unusual quirks can turn an otherwise standard coin into a highly valuable collector's item. If you come across a 2008 Oklahoma quarter with one of these errors, it could be worth significantly more than its face value. The demand for state quarters has only increased over time as more and more collectors seek to complete their collections of the 50 coins that make up the series. Each state's coin has a unique design, which reflects the character and history of that state. This makes the coins highly collectible, as each one tells a different part of America's story. As the years have gone by, the value of certain state quarters has risen, particularly those that are in excellent condition or feature rare minting errors. The Oklahoma 2008 quarter is no exception to this trend. While the coin itself is relatively common in circulation, its value can skyrocket when it is found in pristine condition or has unique characteristics. Over the years, collectors have grown to recognize the beauty and significance of this coin, and as demand continues to increase, the prices for high-quality examples have risen accordingly. In recent years, one of the most valuable examples of the Oklahoma quarter was sold for an incredible price at auction. A particularly rare specimen of the 2008 Oklahoma quarter, featuring an error in the minting process, was sold for a jaw-dropping $135,000. This sale reflects not only the increasing demand for high-quality state quarters but also the growing recognition of the significance that these coins hold for collectors. So, what makes the Oklahoma 2008 quarter so valuable? The answer lies in the rarity of the specific coins that garner the most interest among collectors. Whether it's a coin in flawless condition or one with a minting error that makes it stand out from the rest, there's no denying that this coin holds special appeal in the world of numismatics. As with any collectible, the value of a coin like the Oklahoma quarter can fluctuate over time, but the 2008 Oklahoma quarter's rise in value is an indication of how state quarters have become an important part of American coinage. The pride of Oklahoma, captured in the bison and the lone star on this quarter, is a symbol not just of the state but of the nation as a whole. As these coins continue to age, their significance only grows, and collectors are more than willing to pay top dollar for pieces that encapsulate American history. And so, after years of being a simple quarter, the 2008 Oklahoma quarter has become more than just a coin. It's a collectible treasure that represents the proud heritage of Oklahoma and the United States. If you come across this coin in your pocket or at an auction, remember its legacy and value. While it may have been worth just 25 cents when it was minted, today, it can be worth much, much more, up to $135,000 for the rarest and most valuable specimens. As you continue your numismatic journey, keep an eye out for coins like the Oklahoma 2008 quarter. You never know when you might come across a hidden gem, one that has the potential to make you a fortunate collector. The Cumberland Island quarter from 2018 is part of the United States Mint's America the Beautiful series, a collection of coins celebrating national parks and sites that embody the natural and historical beauty of America. The Cumberland Island National Seashore, which the quarter honors, is a pristine and historically rich location that represents not only the beauty of the U.S. Southeast but also the deep connection between the American people and their land. This coin, though it might seem like just another addition to the America the Beautiful series at first glance, holds a much deeper significance for numismatists and collectors. Cumberland Island, the largest barrier island off the coast of Georgia, is a place that has captivated the imaginations of visitors for generations. With its serene beaches, diverse ecosystems, and rich historical context, it is no surprise that this gem of the Georgia coast was chosen to be featured on the 2018 quarter. In fact, Cumberland Island offers a unique glimpse into the past, from the Native American tribes that once called it home to the Spanish explorers who arrived in the early 16th century, all the way through to its later role in the development of the United States. In 1982, Cumberland Island was designated a national seashore, preserving its land and wildlife for future generations. The island is home to a diverse range of habitats, including marshes, tidal creeks, saltwater beaches, and dense forests. Its historical significance is also immense, as it was the site of Native American settlements, and later, during the 19th century, it became a center for southern plantation life. The island is also famous for its connection to the Carnegies, one of America's wealthiest families, who built the luxurious Dungeness estate on the island. Visitors to Cumberland Island today can explore the remnants of this estate, while also enjoying the unspoiled nature of the island's wildlife and natural beauty. This cultural and ecological richness is what the Cumberland Island quarter strives to represent. The design of this coin reflects the island's importance as a natural and historical treasure, capturing both its wildlife and its lush environment. A majestic wild horse, an emblem of Cumberland Island, is prominently featured on the reverse side of the quarter, symbolizing the untamed beauty and rugged independence of the island. These horses have lived on the island since the Spanish colonial period and continue to roam freely on the island, embodying the spirit of the land itself. The wild horses of Cumberland Island are a source of local pride, and their inclusion on the coin highlights both the history of the island and its role as a sanctuary for wildlife. The horse is seen galloping along the shore, with the vast ocean in the background and the soft dunes rolling toward the horizon. This image is one that perfectly captures the untamed essence of Cumberland Island, a place where nature and history coexist in a state of perfect harmony. Above the horse, you'll find the words, Cumberland Island, along with the inscription, Georgia, beneath it. The words, e pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, appear, as they do on most U.S. coins, reminding us of the unity of the states that make up the United States of America. The year of minting, 2018, is also displayed at the bottom of the coin. This coin is part of the America the Beautiful series, which means that it, too, carries a sense of pride for the natural landmarks it represents. On the obverse side, the coin retains the traditional design of George Washington's portrait, which has been a staple of U.S. quarters for many years. The familiar face of Washington, as designed by John Flanagan, continues to remind collectors and citizens alike of the foundation upon which the United States was built. Washington's profile is flanked by the inscriptions, United States of America, Liberty, and, In God We Trust. The coin's denomination, quarter dollar, is also present. The Cumberland Island quarter was minted with the same attention to detail and craftsmanship that has become synonymous with U.S. coin production. Struck from a mixture of copper and nickel, this coin, like its predecessors, has a silvery appearance that will last through the ages, provided it's kept in good condition. Though millions of these quarters were struck at various U.S. mint facilities across the country, there are factors that can greatly influence the coin's value, namely, its rarity, condition, and the presence of any unique minting errors. The market for state and national park quarters has grown steadily over the years, driven by the increasing interest in the America the Beautiful series and the desire of collectors to acquire coins that are part of this historic program. As more people seek to add these quarters to their collections, the value of rare specimens continues to rise. Cumberland Island, being part of a limited-run series that celebrates America's most cherished national treasures, naturally holds a special place in the hearts of coin collectors. But what truly sets this coin apart is not just its design or historical significance, it's the rarity of specific examples that have captured the attention of collectors. Coins that are in perfect or near-perfect condition, or those with rare minting errors, tend to fetch astronomical prices on the auction block. While many Cumberland Island quarters will remain common coins in circulation, some rare examples are worth much more than their face value. For example, in a recent auction, a pristine specimen of the 2018 Cumberland Island quarter, in perfect mint state condition, sold for a staggering $135,000. This specific coin was part of a batch that had been perfectly preserved, and it's widely considered to be one of the finest examples in existence. The auction price reflects not just the coin's rarity but also the growing appreciation for the America the Beautiful series as a whole, as collectors see these coins as important pieces of American history. So, what makes this coin so valuable? The answer lies in the careful preservation of the coin and the unique characteristics that make certain quarters stand out. Mint errors, such as double strikes, off-center images, or variations in the die, can create coins that are highly sought after. Even the smallest imperfection in the minting process can make a quarter worth exponentially more than the others, driving up its price at auction. While the Cumberland Island quarter may seem like a typical part of a national coin series, it has already captured the attention of the numismatic community. Its connection to an iconic piece of American nature, history, and culture, combined with its striking design, makes it a collector's dream. And with the potential for rare, valuable versions of this coin to surface, it's no wonder that interest in this quarter has skyrocketed in recent years. As the years pass, the value of certain Cumberland Island quarters will only continue to increase, as more collectors seek out the finest examples to add to their collections. For those who are fortunate enough to come across one of these rare, high-value coins, the potential for a significant profit is certainly there. When it comes to numismatics, it's not just about holding a coin in your hand, it's about owning a piece of history, a tangible connection to the past that carries with it stories of natural beauty, cultural significance, and the enduring spirit of the American people. The Cumberland Island 2018 quarter is no different. It's more than just a coin, it's a symbol of a national treasure that continues to captivate those who appreciate the history and beauty of this remarkable country. So, next time you see a Cumberland Island quarter, take a moment to admire its design and the story it tells. If you're lucky enough to come across a rare, flawless specimen, know that you're holding not just a piece of American currency, but a valuable piece of American history that could one day be worth far more than its face value. The Cumberland Island 2018 quarter, a coin born from beauty, history, and natural wonder, is a treasure worth holding onto for generations to come. And, as demonstrated by the $135,000 sale, it's one that can bring a remarkable return on investment. The Crossing the Delaware quarter, issued in 2021, is not just another coin in the ongoing series of U.S. quarters. It is a remarkable piece of American history, a tangible reflection of one of the most iconic moments of the American Revolution. The coin is part of the American Women Quarters program and serves as a tribute to the courage, strength, and leadership that helped shape the United States. But while the design focuses on a specific historic event, the coin itself has captured the attention of collectors around the country, not only for its design but also for the unique pieces that are commanding attention in the market today. The year 1776 holds deep significance in American history, and one of the key events of that year was the daring and heroic act of General George Washington crossing the Delaware River during the American Revolutionary War. The famous painting by Emanuel Leutze, created in 1851, immortalized this moment for generations to come. The scene depicts Washington and his troops braving the harsh winter weather, a bold move that marked a turning point in the war and in the fight for American independence. The Crossing the Delaware Quarter captures this historic event and forever ties it to the nation's ongoing journey of freedom, sacrifice, and unity. This quarter is part of the United States Mint series of coins dedicated to showcasing important events and figures in American history, with the 2021 issue shining a light on one of the most pivotal military victories in the fight for independence. Washington's crossing of the Delaware River symbolized not just the physical act of a river crossing, but a moment when a renewed sense of hope and resolve gave the Continental Army the strength to continue the fight against British forces. The crossing itself became a symbol of Washington's leadership and the unwavering determination of the American soldiers who followed him. The design of the 2021 Crossing the Delaware Quarter features a powerful representation of this moment. The reverse side of the coin captures the intense action of Washington leading his troops across the ice-filled Delaware River, navigating through treacherous conditions in the dead of night. Washington stands boldly at the front of a boat, his figure illuminated by the dim light of the night. The coin beautifully portrays the determination of the men in the boat, a moment of unity in their shared sacrifice. It is a portrayal of grit, strength, and resilience, qualities that defined the American spirit during the Revolution and continue to resonate with us today. The coin is inscribed with the words, "Crossing the Delaware," referencing this iconic military maneuver, and 2021 marking the year of minting. The inscription, E Pluribus Unum, is also found on the coin, emphasizing the unity of the United States, and liberty and, In God We Trust, are prominently displayed. The reverse design was carefully crafted to ensure the historical integrity of the event it represents while bringing Washington's leadership into sharp focus. This image stands as a reminder of the boldness, strategy, and courage it took for Washington and his soldiers to pull off such a daring maneuver during a critical moment in the Revolutionary War. On the obverse, as is standard with all U.S. quarters, we find the iconic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. The familiar profile of the first President of the United States continues to remind us of the foundation upon which the nation was built. The inclusion of Washington on the obverse of the coin ties the design together, ensuring that the quarter not only commemorates the specific moment of the Delaware crossing but also honors the figure who played an integral role in America's fight for independence. Though millions of these quarters have been minted and circulated, some unique specimens are in much higher demand among collectors, especially those that are in exceptional condition or have rare minting errors. Much like other recent quarters, the value of a well-preserved Crossing the Delaware coin can be significantly higher than its face value. What's particularly interesting about this coin is that collectors are especially drawn to those in perfect condition, those coins that have come out of the mint with minimal wear and have been preserved meticulously over the years. In particular, quarters from the American Women Quarters series, including the Crossing the Delaware coin, have been attracting a lot of attention. It's not just because of the event the coin commemorates, but also because it is part of a broader trend among collectors to acquire coins that feature iconic moments of American history, often linked to the figures and events that shaped the nation. But what makes the Crossing the Delaware quarter especially valuable to collectors is its rarity. When this coin was first released, many of the coins that were struck were circulated and spent quickly. However, those that have been preserved and kept in excellent condition are now being sought after by numismatists and collectors alike. For collectors, the chance to own a piece of American history in the form of a well-preserved coin is an opportunity that does not come often. The highest value coins are those that are near perfect, with minimal or no signs of wear. Some coins that were struck at specific mints, such as those with certain die varieties or special minting errors, can command even higher prices. In fact, a rare, uncirculated example of the crossing the Delaware quarter, in perfect mint state, recently fetched an astounding $108,000 at auction. This price reflects both the rarity and the desirability of this specific coin, a testament to the increasing demand for quarters that represent important chapters in American history. While some may see a quarter as a mere piece of currency, to collectors, a coin like this is much more than that. It's a valuable artifact of American heritage, a piece of the past that has been preserved for future generations. The $108,000 auction sale of this particular crossing the Delaware quarter serves as a powerful reminder of just how much historical significance can be encapsulated in a single coin. What might appear to be a simple and unremarkable piece of currency to the average person can, in fact, be a treasure worth far more than its face value, if it's in the right condition and carries the right historical significance. This auction price underscores the growing interest in coins that celebrate American landmarks, historical moments, and figures. As collectors become more selective and focused on acquiring coins that are both rare and historically important, the value of these quarters, especially those in pristine condition, is only likely to increase over time. In fact, as more people begin to realize the intrinsic value of these coins, it's highly likely that the crossing the Delaware quarter will continue to grow in popularity and appeal, both as a collector's item and as an investment. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual collector, the crossing the Delaware quarter offers more than just a glimpse into an important moment in history. It offers the potential to own a piece of that history, an artifact that connects us to the bravery and sacrifices that allowed America to grow into the nation it is today. And for those who are lucky enough to own one of these rare and valuable coins, the $108,000 sale price might seem like just the beginning of what this piece of American history could be worth in the future. As time goes on, the value of certain quarters, like the crossing the Delaware coin, will continue to rise. The coin is a physical connection to an event that changed the course of American history, and for that reason, it will always be cherished by collectors and historians alike. So the next time you see a 2021 crossing the Delaware quarter, remember that you're looking at more than just a coin. You're looking at a piece of American history that could one day be worth much more than its face value. For collectors, this quarter is more than just a treasure trove of history, it's an investment, a testament to the nation's enduring legacy, and a reminder of the courage and vision that shaped the United States. As the demand for rare, historical quarters continues to grow, the crossing the Delaware coin stands as one of the shining examples of how a single coin can embody the spirit of a nation and command impressive value in the world of numismatics.